Hey humans, what's up? I'm Brianne Williamson. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are filming season 3, episode 2. Yes, you heard that right. We are already on season 3 because if you saw the finale of season 2, you know why. I'm not going to say much more because I don't want to spoil it. So if you haven't already watched season 2, it's going to be linked up here and down below. Go watch that first and then come back once you've seen it. Trust me. You don't want to miss what went down on season 2. All right, so I'm assuming everyone who's still here has already seen season 1 and season 2 and is ready to roll right into season 3, hopefully with better results. You all know now that our new mystery single is Maddo, and I'm really, really excited to try and match her with someone because she's just an awesome person. And it's cool because I've gotten to know her quite a bit, considering I not only interviewed her for season 2, but again as our mystery single. So I feel like I have a pretty good sense of what she is looking for, and I'm hopeful we can find that. So today we are going to be looking through some of the applications. Again, thank you to everyone who applied. This is getting harder and harder in a good way to choose a top 10 to go through for this episode, because this is the first time now with the amount of contestants that we have applying that I really feel like all 10 that we're going to be looking at today could be a good fit. Actually, it might be 11. Is it 11? 12? That was the problem. Narrowing it down has already been so difficult. Honestly, I could probably go through about 30 contestants today that might be a good match. But for the sake of time and editing, we're going to check out 10 to 12. First up, we have Kelsey. Kelsey's pronouns are she, her, hers. And yes, Kelsey is from the United States. Denver, to be specific. I might have to call myself out on this later, we'll see. But I am pretty sure I finally was able to find enough contestants that were actually within the area specified by the mystery single. So I'm pretty sure all the contestants that we're looking at today are from the United States, unless I made any mistakes, which is very exciting. First picture is an awesome one, Kelsey with her dog. Now, Maddo, as we know, is a cat person. Doesn't mean that she's not a dog person, but I feel like they're both animal lovers, which is great news. I also feel like she just has a vibe and style that Maddo will like. If you remember, Maddo tends to lean towards dating people that are more masculine presenting. Some might call it chapstick. And Kelsey, in my opinion, just totally lines up with that. Kelsey describes her type as someone who is smart, athletic, and adventure seeking. Maddo didn't mention anything about being athletic. I think she's more of a creative type, but I think she'd be down for an adventure. Kelsey's friends describe her as compassionate, driven, and intelligent. Compassionate and driven, I think, great signs for what Maddo pointed out she was looking for. You know what? Today, I'm not even going to say my babies because we are starting to get so many good options for each mystery single that it would be near impossible for me to just say, it's going to be maybes for everyone at this point, I think. So you let me know down in the comments below who you think would be a good match for Maddo as I go along here. And then I'm just gonna have to decide at the end. Also, the sun is legit setting and I don't have a light up, so we could be in the dark by the end of this. We'll see. Next up, we have Andy. Andy's pronouns are she, her, hers. Julia? Yes? Do you mind not doing that? Sorry, let's start that again. Next up, we have Andy. Andy's pronouns are she, her, hers. Andy, once again, is from USA, New York City, Brooklyn specifically, identifies as gay, queer. Andy describes her type as women/femme identifying. She says they don't need to be high femme in style, however, but I do think the femme vibe matches Maddo. Passionate about work-life interests, self-motivated, independent, mature, curious, smart, confident, all these things to me describe Maddo. And she says that her friends describe her as very loyal and considerate, which if you remember, Maddo particularly pointed out that she likes people that are good to other people. And Maddo says she wants someone who's emotionally available. Andy describes herself as someone who values deep, intimate connections, which I think totally aligns. We all know how I feel about Andy looks-wise. Andy just looks super cool. So Another really good option. The sun totally just went down, didn't it? Goodbye, all light. Next up, we have Tyler. Tyler's pronouns are she, her. Tyler is 30. Now, I am trying to find someone who's a little bit older. Once again, I hate saying that because 30 is not old, okay? Let's get that straight. But when I say older, I just mean I don't think Maddo is going to align as much with someone who's in their early 20s. That's not speaking for everyone in their early 20s. I get that age is just a number, but in general, Maddo seems like someone who's at that different stage of her life. So I think it's a good sign when someone is a little bit, again, older. Seattle, USA, and Tyler is looking for an adventurous woman, someone outdoorsy that's down to hike 12 miles. That's a lot of miles. I feel like I'm gonna have to text Maddo and be like, are you an adventurer? Because that's one thing I didn't get a sense of. Like, look, Tyler is hiking through snow-covered mountains. Great for Tyler. I don't know if that's something that Maddo would want to spend her weekends doing. I guess I'll have to figure that out. Okay, another good option otherwise though. Next up we have Danielle. Danielle's pronouns are she, her, hers. 28, again, great age I think for Maddo. Oakland, California, United States, and is interested in someone who's interested in politics and serious stuff. Oh, also debriefing celebrity gossip, which that is serious. Kind, which is definitely Maddo. Read to each other in bed, that's so cute. I love that. Okay, I love this. Danielle says that she is looking for the Holland to my Sarah Paulson, which is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love Danielle's curls. Oh, and that's such a cute photo. So smiley. Looks like a good time. Looks like a good person. Are y'all getting what I'm saying when I said that there are so many good options this round? Like, with more contestants applying, I'm able to actually get more solid options, which makes narrowing it down to not only these contestants, but then the three so difficult. I need your help in the comments. Next, we have Nicola. Nicola's pronouns are she, her. Ooh, 20. I'm not trying to judge because age is just age. And she does say that her friends describe her as responsible, very mature, creative, which was a big one for Maddo, and brave, which I think is a cool way to describe a friend. And she says her type is very femme, confident, and creative, which is Maddo. It's just the age. It's just the age. I'm going to think on that. Next up, we have Marissa. Marissa's pronouns are she, her. 28, so check with that. A lesbian from Naperville, Illinois, Chicago suburbs. And Marissa says she is ideally looking for a femme lesbian. So Maddo's definitely femme, but one that's down to go to a dive bar or a sporting event, someone who's driven, politically active, no Trump supporters. I'm with you there. Likes to go out but stay home and chill, which is Maddo, but did say likes to go out. Family oriented. Okay. Friends describe her as the life of the party. That, once again, I just made that face as if that was a bad thing. That's a great trait, but it makes me feel like she wants to go out more than she's letting on. You know, she's more of that vibe. But big-hearted, which is what Maddo's looking for, someone who's kind, laid back, funny. Okay, I'm going to think on that. We're about halfway through and see already so many good options. Next, we have Caitlin. Caitlin is 22, so a little bit younger. Boston, US. Looking for someone who's feminine presenting, sporty, active. So many sporty, active requests this time around. I feel like we haven't had much of that yet. Someone who's funny, honest, kind, and quirky. Maddo is definitely honest and kind, and I think funny as well. But yeah, sporty, active. Like, I would never describe myself as sporty, active. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a specific description. I know what people are talking about when they say that. They're talking about people that want to go on a hike or like joined a beer league soccer team. And I would do neither of those things. But would Maddo. Her friends describe her as easygoing, smart, athletic, driven, kind, big one for Maddo, and a good listener, emotionally available, which is great. Okay, we'll think on Caitlin. I already have a couple ideas of, I think, who the standouts are, but I'm gonna leave my mind open. Next, we have Katie. Pronouns are she, her. Katie is 22, again, a little younger. Describes herself as a lesbian stoner who spends way too much time with her little cat, Joe. Oh, sorry, her cat, Lil Joe. I read that wrong. Apologies, Lil Joe. I don't know if Matto is a stoner as well. Obviously, no judgment, but I feel like people that are stoners typically want to date other stoners. Maybe that's just an assumption that I have, but I do like that she's a cat person because so is Matto. From United States. Do you like that this season, it's boring that they're from United States? You see how many United States options I have? It's nice, right? I love how she put in my friends describe me as a lesbian. My other best friend, Ross. Just so straight to the point. I feel like definitely has the look that Matto's going for, and I do like that she included even a picture of her cat. Another great option. Next, you're going to recognize this contestant from last season, Imani, 27. I may or may not have slipped this contestant in because I'm throwing a little hint out there that I would like her to be a mystery single. I'm just saying, not only would I like her to be a mystery single, but I think a lot of the people in the comments of last season wanted that as well. So let me know in the comments if I don't choose her for Matto, if you think that Imani would make a good mystery single. With that, Imani's looking for someone who's high femme to androgynous. We know that from last time. And her friends describe her as fun, vivacious, motivated, positive. I honestly think she'd be a good match for Matto. And I don't know if I should like sneakily save her for next time. We'll see. Next up, we have Sarah. Sarah is 23. So yeah, getting to the mid-20s. Sarah's going to hate me for saying that. I just know it. From San Fernando, USA. She would describe the people that she's looking to date as nerdy, artsy, goth, and alternative women, which is not Matto, I don't think. Artsy is. Matto does have a lot of tattoos, but I would not describe Matto as goth or alternative. Her friends describe her as introverted, hardworking, someone who's a good listener, sprinkle of dark sense of humor. Okay, this person's interesting, but I don't know if they'd be the best fit for Matto. Both ways, I don't know if it would be a fit. We have two more contestants. So second to last is Ayla. Ayla's pronouns are she, her, and age is 21. So pretty young. Identifies as queer, from Connecticut, USA. Describes her type as someone who is adventurous, politically engaged, a feminist, and tries to always be positive. Kindness and sincerity is a must, which stood out to me. And her friends describe her as someone who is always down to go on an adventure, very social, likes to have fun, bars, cideries, comedy shows. Those three things sound amazing. That's like everything I love to do. And loves to learn new things. Extremely passionate about food, travel, and culture. Once again, I think would have been a great fit, but maybe too young. Maybe a little too feminine. I don't know. Age 21. It's pretty young. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see an upcoming season where I go real young, like Gaby young. Obviously it has to be over 18, but I'm talking like 18 to 22-year-olds because I feel like they have been getting the short end of the stick so far. Last but not least, we have Claire. Claire's pronouns are she, her. Age is 22 again. I've solved the struggle of location somewhat, but age is still hit and miss. Location is Huntington Beach. I think that's California, right? Describes her type as femme, so that's Matto, but that's such a short description. I wish I had a little bit more. And my friends describe me as a mom of the group. That shows maturity. Quick-witted with humor and resilient. I love the word resilient. Again, I think just too young, maybe a little too femme. All right, so I've looked through all of the contestants that I narrowed it down to, and I have a lot of thinking to do. A lot of decisions to be made. I'm going to try and pick my top 3 to interview in the next episode. So make sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and let me know down in the comments below who you think would be the best fit for Matto. I think we have some good options. All right, I'll see you humans next time. Bye. Okay. They all have so many standout qualities that I genuinely think would be good fits with Matto and what Matto is looking for. Humans, this is a good problem to have, right?